Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Again, I'm filming in a different location. I honestly just don't know why, don't even ask. For today's video, I'm going to be doing my May favourites. I have a few things to talk to you about. I had to whittle this list down quite a lot because the list was huge, and I sort of had to look at it and think, are some of these really major favourites of the month? And some of them really weren't. I'd just been like listing things just as an idea of what I could have talked about, but there was so much on there that I've just whittled it down to this amount, and these are my true favourites of the month. I'm just going to get on with it because the majority of my videos recently have been so long, so yeah, let's get on with it. The first one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. This was what I got for my birthday from Luke, which you will have seen in my birthday haul, and oh my god, this is absolutely incredible. I've wanted this for so long, and I'm just so happy I finally have it. I couldn't bring myself to buy it, and I was spending too much money on makeup anyway, like I always am. So when Luke brought this for me, I was just so happy. It looks like this. It's got this like velvety kind of material on the packaging, which I don't usually like this kind of material, and it's one of the reasons I never got the first Naked palette, because I just don't really like the material. But this actually feels a lot nicer. Like, this actually feels really nice and I kind of like it, so maybe I would like the first Naked palette. I was just expecting it to be a material that would feel horrible, but it doesn't. But yeah, since I got it for my birthday, I've used it quite a few times, which you can maybe... oh, the brushes just fell out. It comes with a little brush, like a double-sided brush. You can possibly see that I've used this quite a lot. I don't know if you can tell, but I've only had it a few weeks and I've used it a lot, and it's just so beautiful. I mean, look at those colours. I don't really have anything like this. Like, a lot of these shades are very unique to what I have, and they are the most pigmented thing ever. They have a little bit of fallout when you first put your brush in them, but nothing major. I think a lot of people have been sort of turned off this palette because of that, but I don't see it as a problem. They are absolutely amazing. I can see myself using up all of these shades and ending up having to buy a new one because I'm just going to use this to death. But yeah, I am absolutely obsessed with this. Next is another Anastasia Beverly Hills product, which is a surprise to me as well. Not because I wasn't expecting this to be a favourite, I mean because I've never owned any Anastasia Beverly Hills products before, and now I have two, so that's the reason I'm shocked by it. Not because I thought I was going to hate it, because I knew I was going to love this. But anyway, it is the Anastasia Glow Kit, the Nicole Guerrero one. I don't know if that's how you say her last name, but this is it. This is another present I got for my birthday. This was off my nan, and I'd seen this and I thought I'll ask for that for my birthday, but I wasn't expecting to actually get it because I know it's kind of pricey. But I ended up getting it, and honestly, I'm so happy. It looks like this. These are the different highlights in there. It's got like quite a few variations of colours, and I was worried that some of the darker ones might not work for my skin tone, but they honestly do. Like, every single one of these shades works really well on my skin. I'm actually wearing this today. I'm wearing the shade Forever Young, which is this one here. I'll just do a little swatch for you, like a tiny little swatch. You can see there, like, how pigmented is that? It is insane. Like, so pigmented. And I don't know if you can see it in this light, but that is what it looks like. I've packed it on as per. It's on my nose as well, you can kind of see it there. Honestly though, this palette is just insane. I have just fallen in love with it since I got it, and oh, it's just amazing. Like, Anastasia makeup, I've discovered from the two things I've tried, is incredible, and I definitely want to try some more because this highlight is insane, and those eyeshadows are also pretty insane. I mean, it's obviously a high-end brand, so it can get kind of expensive, but to me, I mean, I know I didn't buy these things myself, but if I had have bought them myself, they would have been worth the money. Like, if you're thinking of buying them, I would definitely recommend, because I honestly think it's worth spending that extra bit of money for them. One final physical thing to show you, which you will have seen me talk about in a couple of videos, it is the Storybook Cosmetics brushes. They are the Harry Potter ones, and this is the little bag they come in. These were also a birthday present off my friend Luke, and oh my god, look at these. I mean, these are the tops of the brushes. They're all like eye brushes. As you can see, they need washing because I've used them, but these are what they look like. I'm showing these really badly. I'm just struggling to hold them all for some reason, but I don't know if they're... Oh, there you go. This is what they all look like. Aren't they incredible? They're really heavy as well, like you can feel the amazing quality of them. And to apply eyeshadow with, they are a dream. They are so soft and so amazing, and I'm just absolutely obsessed with these. And at first I was like, I'm scared to use them. I don't know whether to just keep them like to look at rather than to use them, but I was like, nah, I've got to use them, haven't I? So I've started using them and they're amazing. So I love them for both the fact that they look really cool and they just work really well. So I've wanted some of these for so long, so I'm so happy I finally have these. Okay, so now on to a few music favourites. As you know, I always have quite a few music favourites, but again, I've tried to narrow it down a bit. The first song on my favourites list is Swallow. Is that how you'd say it? Swallow, by Jason Derulo and some other people. Nicki Minaj and T.Y. Dollar Sign, that's the one. But I've just been obsessed with this. I just think it's so catchy and got such a cool tune to it. I don't know. I really like it. Young money, young money, young money. Just straight away, I'm just like, yes. I wish that I could taste them all night. No, I ain't no dinner. Looking at what I'm serving. No. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Drinks. La 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 la. Drinks. La 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 la. It's one of those ones that just makes me want to dance, you know? I mean, a lot of songs do that to me, but especially this one makes me want to dance. Shimmy, shimmy, yay, shimmy, yah. Another song that has been one of my favourites is actually a remake of a song, and it's like a remix version. I think the original song was by Tracy Chapman, Fast Car. You might know that one. But this is a sort of different version of it, and it's kind of remixed. But I really love it. It's by Jonas Blue featuring Dakota, but I really like this version. Love that song. Now I have a couple of songs from the same artist to show you, and they're both by Niall, you know, the former One Direction member. Obviously they've all started their solo careers now, and they've all been doing pretty well, to be fair. I absolutely love Niall's two recent songs. There was This Town. This Town is the first one I have to show you. I mean, this isn't a new song, like this came out 6 months ago apparently, but I've been listening to it a lot more this month, and I just think it's such a cute song. I love it. And his voice is just... He was always my favourite member of One Direction. I mean, I love them all, but Niall was always my number one. I just love the lyrics of this as well. I just think they're so nice. When nobody's there, the smell of your perfume still stuck in the air. Let me know if you'd ever like me to do a cover of this song, because I've thought about it and I would love to, because I just love this song. So let me know. I still want to do some more covers at some point. I just need to work on them first, and I want them to be perfect, so I want them to be perfect. If the whole world was watching, I'd still dance with you. Drive highways and byways to be there with you. Over and over, the only truth. Everything comes back to me. I'll show you his other song that I've been loving. I don't know how long ago he brought this out. Oh, I think that was only this month. And this is Slow Hands, and whoo, I love this song. At first, the first time I listened to it, I will admit I didn't like it. I thought it was a bit ugh, but I keep listening to it more and more, and now I really like it. I still prefer This Town, but this one's a pretty good one too. So Niall, you fab. Not that he's ever going to see this. Speaking of ex-One Direction members, my next favourite is Harry Styles' new album, which will probably come as no surprise because I'm pretty sure everyone is loving that at the moment. I am in love with it. I was trying to pick a favourite to talk about, but I just can't decide. I think my favourite, possibly Sweet Creature or Carolina, or Meet Me in the Hallway, because that one kind of gives me 13 Reasons Why vibes. It's kind of got a similar vibe to the rest of the soundtrack, and I just feel like it was something that would play in that series. I don't know, if you listen to it you might get what I mean, but Meet Me in the Hallway is another really good one. And Two Ghosts as well, that's one of my favourites. It's too hard to pick. Maybe Sweet Creature and Carolina are my two main ones, but such a good album. If you haven't listened to it already, definitely do. It's got a very different vibe to it than what people probably expected him to go for. I mean, most people probably expect him to go down the standard pop route, which is also fine, but he's gone for a different kind of vibe, which I love. So definitely check his album out if you haven't already, because it's so good. Then the final music related favourite is actually a Spotify playlist, and it is the Disney Hits playlist. What more is there to say? It's a Disney playlist. I've been listening to it a lot this month. I mean, I do have my own like Disney CD at home, but like sometimes if I just want to quickly put a bit of music on and I'm already on my laptop, I'll just chuck on that Spotify playlist, and it's so good. It's got some of my faves, and also it's got songs on there that aren't on the Disney albums that I have, so it's got a few Moana ones on there and stuff like that, so it's just so good. I love Disney. As if I even have to clarify that. Now onto my photo favourite of the month, which I always talk about. I like to choose a photo from the month that has reminded me of a certain memory, or a photo that I really like from the month. And this month's photo is this one, and this is my final favourite that I want to talk about as a whole, because I went to see The Lion King, and oh my god. If you didn't know, The Lion King is currently a musical. It's been a musical for years and years and years and years and years. They made it into a musical after the film. It's been showing in London for so many years and around the world now as well. I've been wanting to see it for so long, and I finally got to see it. It was my birthday present off my mum and dad, so I finally got to see it, and honestly it was everything I was hoping for and more. I honestly cried the whole way through the show, and I knew I would, but I was very emotional, as you can probably imagine, the fact that it's Disney and, you know. But when it first started, I was alright. I thought I was going to cry the second the first note came in of The Circle of Life, but I was good. I was good for the first few seconds. I was watching it, I was like, this is cool. And then, I don't want to ruin it, just in case any of you guys go to see it, because I think it's an amazing thing to see as a surprise. I mean, it would be amazing even if you knew what was going to happen, but I don't want to spoil anything for anyone, but something happened right at that point, and I saw it and cried my eyes out, because, yeah, I don't really want to explain it because then it'd ruin it, but I cried my eyes out and then was crying pretty much the rest of the way through it. It's just so cool. Like, even if you're not like a massive Disney fan like me, like, it's still such an amazing show. It's just so clever and just nothing like I've ever seen before. It's just so unique and so interesting to watch, and just, it's just amazing. Like, I don't even know how to put it into words. It's just so cool. As you can probably imagine, it is very different to a lot of other shows that you might see in the West End, like all the animals and just the way they do things. You just need to see it. It's just so clever, and I'm obsessed with the soundtrack as well. I mean, some of the songs are similar to the film, but some are different, and it's just that music. I just love it so much. It's amazing. You might have noticed by now, I don't know if you can tell, but I actually brought this t-shirt when I was there. I brought a programme as well, like one of the big programmes, all the photos in and stuff. But this is the t-shirt I brought. As you can see, it's just got the huge picture of Simba or Mufasa. I don't know if it's meant to be Simba or Mufasa either. Maybe just a standard lion. Then it says The Lion King there. And yeah, I just think this t-shirt is so cool. I, of course, had to get some kind of merch. I wanted to buy everything, and I had to stop myself, but everything there was so amazing. But yeah, that day was just incredible, and I'm so happy I've finally been able to see it, and I just can't wait to see it again. I'm acting as if I am actually going to see it again. I'm not, but I plan to at some point, because it was just so perfect, like so perfect. Okay, so that is everything for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below some of your favourites of the month. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!